The Board of Trustees of the Bahrain Center for Strategic International Energy Studies, Dirasat, held its inaugural meeting following its restructuring. The meeting was chaired by the Minister of Transportation and Telecommunication, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Khalifa. The board reviewed Dirasat's strategic priorities along with implementation mechanisms for its specialized programs and forward-looking initiatives. Dr. Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed reiterated Dirasat's commitment to advancing its research role and scientific mission in support of Bahrain's comprehensive development process. He highlighted the center's goal to expand societal partnership and collaboration with international think tanks and research institutions through official visits, policy dialogue and forums. The President of the Electricity and Water Authority, Kamal bin Ahmed Mohammed, announced the launch of an international tender for the development and implementation of the Head Independent Water Production Plant with a planned capacity of 60 million imperial gallons per day of potable water. The President said EWA has completed the pre-qualification process for developers, resulting in the qualification of 9 companies. The project will leverage advanced reverse osmosis technologies known for their high operational efficiency and world-class quality standards. He said the project aligns with EWA's strategic plan to replace older plants with modern and efficient ones that reduce natural gas consumption. This supports Bahrain's efforts to optimize resource utilization and reduce carbon emissions in line with Bahrain's environmental sustainability goals. He said that this initiative represents a key milestone in strengthening Bahrain's water infrastructure and ensuring long-term water security. It reflects EWA's continued commitment to sustainability across the electricity and water sectors by enhancing collaboration with the private sector to expand production capabilities. The project supports Bahrain's sustainable development objectives and national commitments to achieve carbon neutrality by 2060. Bahrain's parliamentary division delegation, led by the first deputy chairman of the Shura Council, Jamal Mohammed Fakhru, has concluded its participation in the 6th World Conference of Speakers of Parliament in Geneva. The conference concluded with the adoption of a high-level declaration under the theme A World in Turmoil, Parliamentary Cooperation and Multilateralism for Peace and Justice for All. Delegates reviewed reports from key panel discussions which explored timely topics such as women's and youth engagement in Parliament during times of polarization and crisis, innovation and new solutions for a more peaceful future, opportunities for enhanced international cooperation in pursuit of the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030, and the role of parliaments in shaping the digital landscape. The Shura Council's first deputy chairman, head of Bahrain's parliamentary division delegation, Jamal Fakhru, met with Secretary General of the IPU, Martin Chongyong, on the sidelines of the World Conference of Speakers of Parliament in Geneva. Fakhru affirmed Bahrain's legislative authority's commitment to continuing its active participation in the activities, programs and initiatives of the IPU. The meeting addressed the importance of exchanging experiences and expertise in the field of parliamentary development, particularly with regard to legislative policy development. The Minister of Youth Affairs, Rawan Tawfiqi, conducted a field visit to Youth City 2030, accompanied by ministers and officials. Tawfiqi said His Majesty the King's forward-looking vision represents an inspiring beacon for youth to continue their activity and active participation in a more advanced phase of investing in promising national talents. She affirmed that His Majesty's vision was clearly embodied during this visit to Youth City 2030, which reflected a deep belief in the role of youth as partners in shaping a brighter and more prosperous future. Ministers and officials were briefed on the Youth City's most prominent programs and activities and their role in developing the youth skills and capabilities in line with comprehensive development priorities. They were briefed on the initiatives and projects managed and implemented by the participating youth, a vivid embodiment of the spirit of innovation and social responsibility. Tawfiqi said that the support of the representative of His Majesty for humanitarian work in youth affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, provided a fertile environment, unleashing the ideas and capabilities of young people in the fields of excellence, creativity, and initiative. She expressed appreciation for the visit of the ministers and officials to Youth City 2030 and their commitment to supporting youth and initiatives that enhance their role in society. She also said that the visit reflects the interest enjoyed by young people in Bahrain, which constitutes a strong incentive for them to continue contributing and actively participating in building the nation. The tour included visits to the city's centres, which range from leadership and entrepreneurship, media and entertainment, arts and culture, science and technology, sports and health. Ministers and officials commended Tawfiqi's efforts to continue empowering Bahraini youth and developing their capabilities, stressing that Youth City 2030 is one of the pioneering national initiatives that keeps pace with the aspirations of youth and contributes to preparing them for the labour market through quality programs that combine practical training and vocational qualification. The Supreme Council for the Environment announced the lifting of the shrimp fishing ban effective today, following the end of the ban that began in early February. This comes as part of national efforts to protect marine resources and enhance their sustainability. The Supreme Council for Environment affirmed the General Directorate of Marine Resources' commitment to continuing its efforts to preserve biodiversity and regulate fishing activities in line with international environmental standards, achieving a balance between economic utilization of marine resources and preserving their sustainability. The Supreme Council commended fishermen's commitment during the ban, stressing the importance of continuing cooperation with authorities to achieve the goals of protecting the marine environment and strengthening national efforts to protect marine resources. Bahrain continues its commitment to launching environmental initiatives to enhance community awareness and achieve sustainable development goals. The Safa platform is a testament to this interest, as it reflects the kingdom's efforts to reduce carbon emissions through technology and innovation. The Safa carbon offset platform was launched to help individuals and businesses better understand and manage their carbon footprint by voluntarily contributing to leading climate initiatives. The platform aims to raise community awareness, enable climate action and complement carbon removal initiatives by providing an easy-to-use offset platform, in addition to making the service accessible to users by integrating it directly into participants' daily applications. The Safa platform reflects Bahrain's efforts to leverage technology and innovation as key tools to reduce carbon emissions more smoothly, more cost-effectively, and more effectively, leading to carbon neutrality by 2026. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Planning and the Iskan Bank launched the Mobile Branch for Housing Finance initiative at the Avenues Mall. The initiative will run from today until August 5th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. with the aim of providing consultations to citizens wishing to benefit from the housing finance program. The ministry stated that the Mobile Branch for Housing Finance initiative is part of efforts to familiarize citizens with housing finance as an immediate service that enables citizens to obtain housing. The ministry affirmed that the branch would provide financial consultations to citizens and answer all inquiries related to the terms and criteria for housing finance directly. The Iskan Bank, meanwhile, participates in the initiative by providing citizens with advice and solutions that enable them to choose the appropriate type of financing. The mobile branch allows visitors to Bayati real estate platform to view a range of real estate options compatible with housing financing within the various types of the Tasheel Plus and Tasheel programs, as well as the newly introduced category of the Mazaya program. Now, the real estate sector in Bahrain recorded new levels of activity and market value this year, supported by growing confidence from investors and citizens alike. In the latest official data, the Survey and Land Registration Bureau revealed that more than 15,600 real estate transactions were registered, with a value exceeding 869 million BD until the 24th of last July. July recorded the highest real estate trading value, amounting to 96 million dinars through 2,236 transactions, surpassing June, which recorded 2,129 transactions. This performance is attributed to the increase in demand for real estate during the summer, as the number of transactions executed in the first half of July reached 1,200. The 15th of July recorded the highest number of daily transactions, with 267 ones, followed by the 14th of July with 215 transactions. This performance affirms the effectiveness of the Bahraini market to investors, supported by a stimulating legislative environment and facilitating procedures that contribute to enhancing the confidence of investors and citizens alike.